People think that Greece is meant to be rocky, is meant to be dry. We started off with a land that was very representative of that was overgrazed and that was burnt many times over. But that's not natural. What's natural is oak forests. Our challenge is to try and transform it into the oak forest that we have just behind this mountain over here. When we started working on the land, we didn't really know where to start, what to do, very inexperienced.
At some point, it just looked like a farm of sticks, like an animated sticks. And you kind of think like, this is kind of crazy, is it ever going to grow? Like March, April, May, all of a sudden everything starts to bud and comes to life. I'd never grown really my own food, and there's a huge satisfaction to that. There's from seeing something go from seed to actually eat it with everything that goes with it, the taste, and also the appreciation of how much of a complex and long process on the one hand, but also how simple it is. At the end of the day, it's just a little seed with some soil and water. I mean, that was really magical for me.
The impact of humans in Greece isn't just from the past 100 years, it's from the past 2,500 years. So it's a historical degradation that's led us to the situation we're in now. We believe that we're living inside a natural ecosystem. We are part of Earth, of the natural ecosystem of Earth, and if we want to be sustainable and if we want to be healthy, if we want to grow an abundance of food and to feed populations and to do it without chemicals, and if we want to be connected to our environment, we have to imitate the natural processes that have been designed and redesigned and improved and etc. for millions of years, billions of years actually. The logic is we're trying to create an ecosystem. We need trees, we can use trees for that. Lots of trees can capture nitrogen and push it back into the soil. They prevent erosion, they create soil, habitat to nature. In some cases, when we need crops that need to be shaded, they become a shade crop. I mean, the list goes on and on. By using trees, we're creating an income, producing a lot of different types of foods, and we're regenerating our land, our farm at the same time.
Regenerative agriculture means that after every harvest of nutrient-dense food, your soil is deeper, more fertile, more rich, more black, and more full of life. That improves a lot of resiliency to climate change, but also creates resilient communities, leaving a place in a better state than you found it.
Agroforestry is using trees for production of food and different materials, using the forest ecosystem as a roadmap to structure the way we farm. Trying to understand these mechanisms and replicate them to have a farming as productive as possible with as little inputs as possible.
One of the reasons why we chose this region is because we wanted to demonstrate how our techniques and how agroforestry can deal with these kind of problems, can deal with the degraded environment. Mazi means together in Greek. It represents what we're trying to be, what we're trying to create.
Our young team have poured all their love, energy and sweat into this farm and onto the land, and now they would love your help. So come be part of our story, whether that's sharing our message or connecting us to the right people or donating a bit of money. Anything will be really appreciated.